Greetings to viewers old and new. Victoria Skydancer here, direct from the kitchen table, with your new moon reading for the new moon in Aquarius, February 2024. I think I'm going to see if I can do the readings on the new moons, at least for the near term, because it seems to be working out a little better for me personally, but we'll see how it goes. No promises. At any rate, this I can promise. Our new moon reading is brought to us by our usual Sonia Choquette's Ask Your Guides Oracle cards. Once again, I'm not affiliated with her, but it's her deck, so she gets the credit. All right, let's see what we got here for this month. This is a good one. We start with our flavor of the new moon month, the shadow. Hello, Pluto. This is definitely an indicative, easy for me to say, of the Plutonian energies that are running around right now, because Pluto went into Aquarius last month, and Pluto is the expert in the shadow material. Pluto's really good at digging stuff up and bringing it into our awareness and say, okay, what are you going to do with this? So, Mercury and Venus and Mars, the inner planets, are all going to say hello to Pluto and have a meeting of the minds. Mercury already has this past week, and Venus and Mars are going to follow suit within the next week or two. So there's going to be some really deep conversations running around at this point in time. All right, now if you're new, quick review: material world of form, astral world of thought, and we're going to go this way first. All right, so tuning in. I suspect a lot of you are going to resonate with this. Exhaustion. We are so done. We are so done with the winter. We are so done with the global affairs. We are so done with just life. Am I right? When we get to this part in our lives, sometimes we find it easier to let our guards down a little bit. Sometimes we find it easier to get a little more vulnerable and ask for the help we need. And sometimes we can also find it a little easier to go within and listen to those parts of ourselves that aren't normally heard because of all the outside noise. Listen to those parts of ourselves that you don't usually get a voice, that don't usually have a say. And this will be our invitation to actually express ourselves in ways which we don't normally do that. Through painting, through writing, through collaging, through dancing, through singing, a creative way to make ourselves heard, make ourselves known. This is also an invitation perhaps to hold things a little more lightly, hold things with a little more whimsy, maybe to look for a little beauty, look for a little joy in the world as we move forward. See if we can see that light at the end of the tunnel. That's your invitation moving forward into the spring, at least here in the global north. In the global south, it would be your invitation to move forward in the autumn. To the autumn, I should say. All right. Let's see what we have. This away. There's another thing I think folks will be able to resonate with significantly. Shame and fear are two huge contributors to things getting stuck in the shadow realms. And this has probably been going around a lot as well. So when we get to that place where they manifest in the shadow realms, what do? We find those people who are on the same wavelength, who are also like-minded and like-hearted, and who are in the same boat. We seek them out and take the time to appreciate their presence in our lives and give them the opportunity to appreciate us. As you can see, this is a reciprocal thing here. The giving and the receiving. Who's giving? Who's receiving? Who knows? It's not entirely clear, and that's the point, because it is a mutual giving of appreciation here. And there is a gathering, and there is a blooming, because it is turning to spring, and it is a new beginning in many ways. And I want to point something else out here. 4 of these 5 cards, divine healers, divine helpers, divine healers, divine helpers. Also a little creativity, but take a look at the divine healers, divine helpers vibe here. This is an invitation to reach out and access divinity as you understand it, to maybe ask your higher power, as you conceive your higher power, for a little assistance in moving through the shadows, in working with the shadows, in working with Pluto, and seeing how you can move into an easier, freer space. Okay, with that, I'm going to pull back. Here's your screenshot opportunity. Take your screenshot. And that's what we have for this month, this lunar month. And it is also the beginning of the Lunar New Year, the year of the dragon. I'm going to see if I can do a quick little something for that. Not here, but pretty soon. So in the meantime, have some tea with Pluto. And until next time.